Welcome in, everybody. Whew. Oh, we are live again at I need to catch my breath. I came back, I ran. Give me a second. Let's do a proper introduction. This is my show. I can do whatever I want. All right. Because this is a very special day. So, ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between, ghouls and ghosts, welcome. We have a spine-tingling edition of What's Up Wenatchee today. So I welcome you in wherever you are. We are coming to you live from the eerie heart of the supernatural, the Spirit Halloween store. I am your host, Nikki Darling. Today, this afternoon, we are going to be looking at these unusual items here. We are swapping out our regular calm vibes that we are typically among, and we're going to be amongst the haunting aisles and the otherworldly emporium here of the Spirit Halloween store. So grab your flag, everyone, hold on to your witch hats, because we are about to embark on a hair-raising journey through the realms of the unknown, from the creaky floorboards to the flickering lights, although it's pretty bright in here, actually. I think every corner of this store is packed, and still packed, even though it's the weekend before Halloween. And you never know what lurks around the corners of the Halloween store, from the past, from the present, and the future. So you can wander the aisles, find your costumes, your masks, but keep your eyes peeled for some of the latest trends. We're going to talk about some of the latest trends on today's show. We are also going to catch up with some of our friends. We're looking forward to the Hallowqueens Drag Show coming up tomorrow night. Also, Haunted Manson. We have the our Fools and Ghouls zombie karaoke. We'll give you all the details and catch up with everybody. So Join us for an afternoon of spooky tales, creepy encounters, talking about you, Grayson, and maybe just a few Halloween surprises. So whether you are at home or you're somewhere haunted watching us, we're here and you can come and see us if you want. I'm happy that you're here. Just remember, you can always interact with us live. We're over online at 7 different streaming places. So 4 different platforms on Facebook, 4 different pages on Facebook, Twitch, LinkedIn, and YouTube. And you can also interact with us through our text line. I'm going to put the number up here right now. 509-795-5602. So at the Halloween store, Spirit Halloween store, there's a lot to contend with noise-wise. We've got the ghost doesn't make noise behind me, but there's a skeleton that you can kind of see. You see his hands move. There he is. The skeleton makes noise. And then of course there's the store music. Right now it's Bee Gees. And I will make judgments. Nope, not judgments, because I am not a judgmental person. I will make comments on the store's playlist as we go along. Is that fair or not fair?
I can hear you just fine.
Oh, they can hear me just fine. That's great. So they can hear me sing just fine.
Oh, absolutely.
I'm sorry. I have to get ready for tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, zombie karaoke. Grayson, can I talk to you for a minute, Grayson?
Yes.
Or do you have a few minutes, Jossie?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it okay I called you Jossie?
Yes. I've been called a lot of things.
I haven't put you up on camera yet, but you are so adorable.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna
spooky season.
I'm gonna make people wait to see you. Even my XLR cables today.
Yes.
I did my XLR cables in black and orange.
Love that. My purse.
Oh look, it's not on camera. I haven't put it up yet because I'm saving Jossie. She probably doesn't like that at all. No, I'm trying to not put this camera up as much as possible. So if you guys could just switch seats for a second.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want to show the world Grayson's outfit, which I haven't done yet. No, sit down. I find it funny, Grayson. You're a surgeon. Is this what it is? A surgeon? Oh.
Yes.
And not you could be a nurse.
I could be, but the costume said surgeon on the package years ago.
Okay, surgeon. I'll buy it. I'll buy it, surgeon. What I find interesting, I gotta now adjust this just a little bit for you, is that now that we do not have to wear face masks,
Right?
you decide to wear a costume
So
where you are required to wear a face mask.
So in my defense, I've had this costume for a decade.
And sanitary gloves.
Yeah, this is a legit. The mask came with it. The stethoscope did, and the gloves did not. I bought all this at Spirit Halloween over on the coast a decade ago when I played the surgeon. Costume didn't fit then, doesn't fit now. One size fits all is a lie. But I own a lot of Spirit Halloween costumes, and
right.
I'm just gonna put it out there for you guys. I'm still finding it really interesting that it came with this mask that we've been wearing.
No, put it back on. Now there's all these maskers out there. No, he decided that he wanted to wear a costume that required him to have a mask on. So wear it.
Yeah, I was thinking about being a knight and Santa Claus, and I have my surgeon. I was thinking about being Charlie Sheen because I do have a costume that's crazy Charlie Sheen.
Wait, Charlie Sheen, which era?
When he went off the rails.
Oh,
era.
off the rails, Charlie Sheen.
So, you know, the bowling shirt and the cargo shorts and the loafers, almost like the show, but like how he was out in public. When he
Right.
was drunk.
Yeah.
And it comes with a crazy wig and a mustache.
Did it come with a hashtag winning board that you can just hang up and so you can be in everybody's picture?
No, it literally on the packaging it says crazy guy, but when you look at the person, the model that's wearing the costume, it's obvious that he's Charlie Sheen.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I try to reuse my costumes. I mean,
Oh,
so
we
you just
keep
never know.
we keep all of ours. Like if you do a costume drive, you're not going to get any costumes from us because we have a costume trunk. We love dress. I mean, we'll dress up, and we always have any reason.
Box.
You got to get a trunk.
Well, I'm getting there. I mean, I have my Crimson Ghost, aka the Misfits logo of their thing, but I have the Crimson Ghost outfit, and I had bought my outfits for this year, so I might actually need a trunk instead of a small box.
Because I have collection grows.
We have so much going on. We've got
this year. It's like how many? Yeah, we have. I didn't know. I had to write it down. I'd be like, okay, this one I can do this costume. Wait, I need a new costume for this. Okay, we need new costumes for this. Right. Yeah, we have a lot happening. So, well, tonight we're having a little get together because we'll talk about this a little bit. This past Wednesday was Ryan's birthday.
Yes.
So we always do a little get together. It's been kind of a yearly tradition that we have a little get together at the house bonfire for his birthday, and it's kind of costume optional. We aren't pressure people about it, but if you want to show up, and we like doing it because we have our costume trunk. So we have this is what we're gonna do tonight.
Yeah,
so
I won't be wearing this.
No. So we have tonight we're planning on having a costume. And now that we have a kid, we have been wanting to do like a family theme for this Friday night birthday bonfire bash is what we call it. Birthday bonfire bash. So we have a costume for that. And then there's tomorrow, we have the zombie karaoke party at Haunted Manson with Lord and Lady. And that is going to start 6:00. So it's like another family thing. We're bringing the family.
And we still have to work. So we still have to get there early and set up our table. We've got a cool, spooky setup for our thing. I'm so excited. And then I went and I got stuff to put in some of the things to make it look super cool when the lights shine on it. So I'm super stoked.
Went and just picked up our really monster smoke machine. This thing is a beast.
It's gonna be awesome.
A beast.
It's gonna be awesome.
When I was talking to James, who I got it from, he's like, you could actually put this down the street and let the smoke waft down into your block party, like into your parking lot. That's how powerful this thing is. We are entering into Thriller, literally. And we added on a Michael Jackson's Thriller hour starting at 5:00. So come early. So at 5:00 in the parking lot, well, we're going to try and bring it out to the street. So we're in, he let me borrow a couple of really long extension cords.
Well, we're gonna need those.
Yeah, I know. So we're gonna bring it out to the street, and we're gonna do a half-hour instruction of how to do the Thriller video, the Thriller dance from the video, and then play the entire video, which is 14 minutes long, and then you get to do the dance along with the zombies in the video. So we're kind of gonna make our own flash mob, and it's gonna be great because we're all gonna probably be terrible together.
Yep. Well, that's how it works.
And we're getting better all the time.
Always.
Right? And then 6 o'clock we start karaoke. If you show up as a zombie, you can get entered in to win one of our prize baskets. So we'll give you more information on that, but just know that we have to get dressed up as a zombie. So that's one of our deals for tomorrow night. Stay on target.
Oh, I was messaging one of our people.
Okay.
And she's the most important person because she is the lady of the Lord and Lady.
Oh,
I
okay.
gotta make sure she gets her StreamYard link. So
Oh, good.
sorry, guys.
Nobody knows what that means.
I know, but you do, and that's all that matters.
So we have to do zombies tomorrow.
Yes.
And we're doing zombie. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing zombie, I guess. Maybe I think we talked about doing zombie clowns because on Tuesday for actual Halloween, we're doing clowns. We're doing circus.
So you're gonna do clowns twice?
Oh, no, we're gonna do circus. It's not just clowns, it's circus.
You're gonna wear the same costume? I guess that's why I'm confused.
Oh my gosh.
Let me put my mask back on. It made everything better.
Yeah. I don't want to see your face anymore. Go away. I'm really not like that at all. But yes, I was trying to maybe conserve and do the ringmaster of the circus for Tuesday, and then maybe do a zombie ringmaster. No, apparently I can't do that. And I buried the lead being that we are introducing somebody new into our What's Up Wenatchee lineup, a new character to our show, our Professor of Spook. Woo! For the very first time, the macabre is coming to the show. And Jigglez is sat down with us and gave us their insight on all the gore and all the horror. And that will come up right after 1 o'clock today. So please remember that What's Up Wenatchee is a community-supported broadcast. Every week we're in a new place in the community. So if you have an interest in that and supporting that, we love to hear from you. We have an area where you can have subscription and give us a monthly donation or a monthly contribution. And that goes a long way towards equipment, towards distribution, towards getting regular platform to be here to do what we do every single week. And there it is, Supercast, www.supercast.com. If you want to be a regular sponsor, we want to thank all of our sponsors. You can do that by getting on to darlingproductionswa.com. And we want to thank especially the committee to elect Mike Poyer for supporting this community-supported broadcast. He is running for mayor in Wenatchee. Your ballots are out right now. If you are a registered voter within the city limits of Wenatchee. So you have until November 7th. That is election day to mark your ballots. Do your due diligence, people. Do your research. Find out what the issues are and what's important to you. and see if Mike Boyer aligns with that. I think he is a natural leader for a smooth transition from Frank into the next generation, into the future for Wenatchee. And he's being endorsed by the current mayor. So if you want to find out more about Mike Boyer, the future mayor of Wenatchee, go to WenatcheeValley.com. All right, coming up, we will talk with Elkie from Lord and Lady about how she's prepping for the Haunted Manson block party and the invasion of the zombies. But for right now, I want to get on with us, Miss Jocelyn, Miss Jossie. Sorry, I'm gonna stop it. It makes me, I don't like it. I was trying it out, but I figured I think I've come to the conclusion I don't like it.
You can call me whenever you want.
Oh, she said I could call her. Okay. Well, Jocelyn Cardenas. Did I say that right?
Well,
No, I'm not Hispanic, so I'm not gonna say it right.
The English way is Cardenas.
Cardenas.
Yeah.
What's the Hispanic way?
Cardenas.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
It's beautiful, and I wish. But I paid a lot of money to have this diction, to not talk like that Jersey girl, because nobody wants to hear that all the time. All the time.
It's cute.
It's cute sometimes. And speaking of cute, look at you.
Oh, thanks.
Spooky season. I just noticed that's Mickey Mouse.
It is, yeah. The pockets.
With oh my god. Mickey Mouse head is the pocket.
Yes.
Amazing. And the spiders, it's so cool. I love it. Are you a Disney fan?
I love Disney and Halloween.
You surprise me all the time. I love getting to know you. Because I really don't know much about you. Last week we were broadcasting live from the YWCA,
Yeah, that was fun.
where you're a housing specialist.
Yeah.
And the Housing One, is that it?
Housing First.
Housing First.
Yes.
Okay, it was close. Housing First. Housing First project program that you're heading up there. And if anybody missed any of that information, I really encourage you go back to last week's episode and watch the information that we gave about that. And you had your drag tea party last weekend. How did that go? Tell me.
Oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was fabulous. I went as not a worker, so I didn't work it. I took my son there, and in our fabulous costumes. I bought him a little coat thing. The costume on it said George Washington, but it didn't have the hair and stuff. I was like, he's gonna hate it. And no, it didn't have the hair. It was a smash. You wouldn't tell it was George Washington if you didn't know the costume.
Yeah.
Anyways, it was really fun. I was wearing a tiara and I felt very pretty. It was just there were so many kids there. There was so much glitter. There was arts and crafts stuff, so like they can do their own ornament and their own color their own things, and they could make their own crowns and
what age ranges?
Age ranges. I saw littles like babies, and up to I want to say like 12.
Okay.
Or so. There was bigger kids like me there also. So like adult kids. It was really fun. We had so much fun. There was stories read. There was lots of tea. There was snacks. All the snacks. I'm a snack queen.
Oh,
I love my snacks.
Oh, you have no idea. My office is right next to a convenience store.
Yep.
So yeah, it's like, okay, which snack is she getting every day? Every day, it's two. I'm giving myself away here. It's 2 energy drinks and 2 snacks. And it's
Yes.
usually just like a mixture of which snacks I get. Is it a kind bar and cheese crackers, or is it pistachios and popcorn? It's yeah.
So much.
Yeah,
So much
snacks.
Yes.
Snacks.
No, we had cupcakes and
Oh yeah, you gave me cupcakes.
yes, we
ate
those.
them.
We had peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for the kiddos. We also had ham sandwiches, tuna sandwiches. There was lots of like veggies and crackers and goldfish. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. We were there until about 1 and just having fun crafting. The Queens read books to the kiddos. We just had an overall good time. It was so fun to just get together with the community and dress up and have fun and feel like a princess. And yeah, it was much fun.
So now it's time to leave the kiddos at home.
Yes.
And find a babysitter and have some adult fun
Adult fun.
at
Yeah.
Hallowqueens.
Hallowqueens. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait.
It's the thing that I think a lot of people wait for. They wait for it to come around every year.
Yeah.
Like, because there are not too many drag shows. We said this last week. There's not too many drag shows.
Mhm.
I can like less than a hand's worth within a year within this area. And so especially like mixing like Halloween and drag just seems very natural in the
yes.
costume and the spectacle, and almost Halloween. I was thinking about this. Halloween almost gives the audience that permission to dress up, because the audience doesn't always dress up for
Right. Yeah.
a drag show, do
Mhm.
they?
No.
No,
No.
they usually just go as but now I'm guessing for Halloween everybody will be dressed up.
Everyone.
Okay,
Yes.
so what's your outfit?
Listen, Amazon did me dirty because I ordered
Stop.
an alien, like a cute alien girly costume, and it won't be here until November 1st now.
Well, I mean, we are in the Spirit Halloween store.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is a good time to like go and shop for something like last minute for sure.
Give this girl 20% off, please. She
Send them
got
on
done
by.
dirty, Amazon. Stop.
Yeah. But I will pull something together, as I always do. I have loads of costumes like you guys. I have a tote
Yeah.
of costumes.
Yeah.
So
Get some like a lot of green and blue body paint.
that sounds like a bad time afterwards. It sounds like my bathtub's gonna be green, but also really fun.
But it's gonna go with your hair. I'm just
True,
telling you, it's
true.
okay. I'm the queen. Okay, who's the pivot princess? Me. Who always has plan B, plan C, plan D, maybe even a plan E, just in case. I'm telling you. Some blue, some green body paint. Somewhere along the line, you're gonna use it.
True.
I'm telling you.
Noted. Y'all got green body paint.
I'm
over here?
somewhere. All right. Hallowqueens is tomorrow night.
Yes.
Tickets still available.
There are still some seats available. Usually we see an influx at the end,
Yeah.
so I know they're going to be going fast. But yeah, it's tomorrow at the Performing Arts Center, and the meet and greet for VIP tickets starts at 6:30. Everything else starts at 7:30. So
All
there
right.
will be adult beverages. There will be drag queens. We're also going to be selling Hallowqueen shirts. And
there's a
then-
space theme. Is that why you were going to be an alien?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a space theme. And then we have the famous Hallowqueens fans.
Oh, I
that
saw
you can
that.
Make the little clacking noises. Oh, I've gotten good, I have to admit, at clacking my fan.
I
Practice.
don't think that's going to be something that I would be.
It's so fun once you get the hang of it. But we'll be selling those fans. And then if you buy a fan and you get a special sticker on it, you can trade it out for one that's been signed by all the queens at the show.
Oh.
So we're going to be giving those 5 people. Yeah.
Y'all are getting fancy. I like it.
It'll be fun.
And just everybody please remember, when you buy a ticket and you support this event and you go and you have fun, like, that's the point. But really what you're doing is supporting the YWCA and their housing program and their outreach programs and everything that they do the rest of the year for the community.
Exactly. There's so much that YWCA does. I mean, there's a housing crisis most everywhere.
Yeah.
But especially here, the resources are really limited, and it gives people the opportunity to come and have a safe space to be at, so they can work on getting their life back together. They can work on getting jobs. And then it just benefits not just women and children, but self-identified women and non-binary folks. And it helps the entire community. With the Housing First program, now we're able to reach out to the community and help literally anyone that needs help with housing, that has barriers to get into housing, that has barriers to keep their jobs, so like gas money and stuff. It's such a great program to have. And this YWCA event is going to help, all funds and stuff that we get from the event is going to help fund everything else, our housing programs, our Housing First program. Yeah.
All right. We're going to get some links up over on our social media, not just for Hallowqueens, but about YWCA and that Housing First program, because I think some people will get a really good benefit out of it. And I know that you're really busy, but you're, going to work through getting as many people resources and access to resources as you can. So
absolutely.
Be patient with Jocelyn. She's only one person, and I'm sure like your like really adorable face and like that sweet smile, like nobody ever gets upset with you, like ever. You just got to be like,
I'm pretty chill.
Yeah, you're a chill person. I know. I just got to get. That's my thing, Grayson. I got to get a different face. I need to get a likable face. Do I?
You do have a likable face.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I mean, you get all kinds of strangers to come up and talk to you.
Yeah, okay. That's true. I do it.
Come up and talk to you.
All right, Jocelyn, thank you so much for coming over here and being so festive.
Yes.
Do you go down to trick or treat on the Ave on Tuesday?
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
oh,
that's our favorite.
We will see you down
and
there.
We also come here. I think they're doing it again here, right?
I don't know.
They do a wall trick or treating. I used to work at Radio Shack, so that was
Whoa, throwback.
I know. I'm dating myself.
What are you, like 20? Are you even as old as Radio Shack?
No, 36.
Oh my God. No, my husband worked for Radio Shack for a really long time, and he's like very proud of that fact. So
it was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I worked in Wenatchee and in East Wenatchee.
That's what he says too.
I remember doing the trick or treating thing. It was so fun. I love Halloween.
I love Halloween too.
Time.
We'll be down there with our circus on Tuesday.
Fun.
So we'll see you.
Yeah, I'll see you
yeah.
guys there. Thank you for having me. And see you guys at Hallowqueens.
Yeah, go to the website numericapack.org, has the tickets for Hallowqueens, or go to the
YWCA.org//Hallowqueens.
Okay, there you go. All right. We'll see you soon.
Thank
Have fun
you.
this weekend.
I shall.
Woo! And she is so adorable. It is a very busy weekend, folks. So I know a lot of people going to Hallowqueens, going to different events for different ages. Like there's so much going on. And the Haunted Manson is all day. Like I think their Haunted Manson is like all month. They've been having different festive activities, and you can go and see the town. It's just been a very festive town all month long. But really tomorrow is the block party, and they have a lot more going on within Manson for tomorrow. So I know I'll be there. We're bringing the family. I've got like 3 other families that are going to be like traveling in that direction with us, as like we're rolling hard, rolling deep into Manson for tomorrow. We're really looking forward to it. And I know a lot of people are going to be following us in that direction after Make a Difference Day in the morning. So there, if you're out that way, you can start having fun around noon. And then we have stuff starting around 6 with around 5, because we're doing the thriller hour at 5, and then we're going to start karaoke at 6. And the one who put this all together for us, who wanted to bring a block party zombie crawl living dead karaoke extravaganza, was none other than Elkie from Lord and Lady, who has a shop in Manson, an antique store, and you can check her out on Instagram, the Antique Librarian. They also have Lord and Lady on Instagram as well, and if you ever watch her live, it's amazing. And she's got a bunch of followers. She goes live and she sells live. And so you don't have to go to the store, but they opened up a storefront back February. And it's just so unique. And how would you describe, like, it's got a Victorian vibe, right, Grayson? The Lord and Lady shop has that like old Victorian vibe. Yeah. So we met them through Swap Meet. They came out to Swap Meet through our friends at Wenatchee Computer. Yeah, it's such a small world. Oh my goodness. So Wenatchee Computer, one of Elkie's sons was interning at Wenatchee Computer, and then they met them, and then so that's how the world works. So now she was at Swap Meet, and I got to see some of their vibe. But it's, you know what? I'm just going to let her kind of explain it herself. How about we do that? I don't like it when you don't pay attention to me.
I'm delayed. I'm just in the background looking at all the different things. It's weird if I take my headset off.
Well, take it off.
and I can hear you, but I can hear the music. If I have my headphones on, you're delayed by 12 seconds, and I can hear you.
I need you to hear me.
We have to resolve that issue.
I'm talking. I'm talking, and I need you to react to me in real time.
I'm watching.
Elkie's like, this is such a show. Why am I dealing with these people? She's watching us in the backstage area, and I can see her. She's trying not to laugh. She's like, I hope they have their stuff together more tomorrow night, because I'm putting a lot on the line here for these people. No, we really do. If Swap Meet was anything, it was a success. So, Elkie, I hope you have some more faith in us to pull off tomorrow's Fools and Ghouls zombie karaoke party. Are you excited about tomorrow?
Yes, absolutely. We are excited. We are still finishing up some final touches to the haunted house. We are getting our indoor room finished up for those who are a bit too chilly. That is actually in progress right now with fresh paint, so it all smells brand new.
So did you say a haunted house?
Yes.
So where is that going to be?
In the other preceding rooms in the building.
Oh, okay. So people don't know. your shop is inside of Manson Village Center, right?
Yes.
And there's a few different shops in there. It's you, and there's a winery.
Yes, and then there's also a barber shop.
Okay, and then there's like another room, and that room is now a haunted house.
Yeah, there's a couple other empty rooms, and they are now haunted houses.
That's wicked cool. I don't really like haunted houses, but I think it's cool that you did that. And
Well, it should be family friendly enough. I mean, some jump scares, some scary, ghoulish makeup, but it's not going to be like the one where you got to sign a waiver in case of a heart attack. But even though those ones are great, but this one is very family friendly.
So what else do you have planned for the block party?
Well, in the daytime, our show is open between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. After that, we will transform into the Haunted Village Center, where we will travel through the woods and through a scary corn maze to the haunted house of the lady and her family.
Very cool.
And
And
there will be karaoke starting at 6. I do believe it's starting at 6 to 10 p.m. With fun karaoke, zombie karaoke with audience participation. There will be the thriller dance hour. Hopefully, we have a great big huge. I want to call it a mosh pit, but it's not a mosh pit. It's a whole
flash mob. Yeah.
There we are. See,
You never know. Maybe it'll turn into a mosh pit. Yeah. Yeah. So the whole like different places on the block you were telling me have different things planned. So not just, Lord and Lady, although you're planning stuff, which is great. Like you're gonna have your shop open starting at 10 tomorrow, which is great. But there's like the whole town has stuff planned, and I think Kelsey, who's running Rotten Apple, who's doing Haunted Manson, might pop on and talk a little bit about what Haunted Manson has going on with their silent auction and their zombie dash and those things that are bringing people into town and other activities. But I am like super focused on what our party's gonna be like, at like how many songs I can incorporate that are zombified or something like that. So I'm planning on opening with Living Dead Girl from Rob Zombie.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Do you sing? Are you a karaokeer? I know your kids are.
No. I sing in the car to an audience of one.
Singing the card to an audience of one. Well, I mean, you've heard me sing karaoke when we did karaoke at Swap Meet. I am not a awesome singer, but I do it anyway just because I think it's fun. And if you're singing as a zombie, you probably don't have to sing with a great voice. I don't think you can like growl. You can almost growl.
Oh yeah. I hope
So I think that you could do it. I'm gonna make a list of like zombie songs, and I want you to sing one.
I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think I'll be pretty busy with the haunted house, but I'll think about it.
Okay, and you're also raising some money for a scholarship for a high school kid. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Currently,
how we can get some money for a kiddo.
Yes. Currently, the scholarship is called the Manson Village Center Scholarship, presented by Lord and Lady. We haven't quite downsized it to an active presentation name yet. But currently, The haunted house has admission of $5 for anybody 10 and or 11 and older. 10 and younger are free. We want them to have a great time. And $5 a person over 10, and then there's a basket. There'll be a oh gosh, what is it? Raffle. I can't even find my words. Too early in the day. I usually wake up at night, you know, being a Victorian.
Oh, that's right, because
girl.
you do your lives in the overnight, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you were telling me you do like Saturday all night long, overnights. That's
Overnight.
a way different schedule. So you are like a zombie. You just come out at night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking to you in your off hours.
Oh,
I'm Abby, Mike Poyer's oldest daughter. I'm a teacher, and
oh, that was
Sorry,
weird.
I pushed a button. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But the raffle that we're having, the proceeds for that will go to the scholarship as well. Or hopefully we're going to go for one student, but if we have enough, we'll do 2 students. But we're building on it. This is our first year, and there's 4 baskets so far that you can choose from. There's a children's basket. There's like a children's travel basket. I think we might be combining that one. Then there is a candy basket with candies galore, and there is a wine.
You should call that a no need to trick or treat basket.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But there's plenty of baskets. We'll have them up. The smaller baskets are $5 a ticket to join the raffle. Obviously, the wine basket is going to be a little bit more because wine's expensive, so that one's going to be a $10 basket ticket. And so we hope to raise enough money with this event and a few more events throughout the year to be able to give a scholarship to a well-deserving straight A student or somebody who's working really, really hard at high school. They filled out applications and scholarships, and they just didn't get chosen at the end of the term for the scholarship. And we want to give a scholarship to somebody who's well-deserving. And so we will know who our recipient is at the closing of the scholarship term.
Do you have an idea of how you're going to choose the recipient?
Yes,
with the school, you're going to do it with the school?
Yes, with the school, and we're going to have like an essay that they write about themselves and what they plan on doing with their life after college. And then out of those ones that we read, when the term for the scholarship is over, and we will find out if any of the ones that we have were already given a scholarship, and then the one who did not will be the one chosen.
Well, I think that's awesome. So the details on that are actually up on our socials, so people can go and see the information for the raffle. They have to be, you can either get entrance into the haunted house, which I just found out, which would be really cool. So entrance into the haunted house, or a $5 raffle for one of your prize baskets.
Yes.
So candy basket, the activity basket, the family activity basket, so we have 4 different ones.
Yeah,
a wine basket. Yes. Okay. So all the information on that, just check out Darling Productions, and we're really excited. We've got all the we've been chopping body parts for days now. Just getting, I mean, they're heavy and they're bloody and they're starting to smell. So we think they are just ripe and ready for the zombie karaoke party for tomorrow night. So yeah, I'm gonna have fun lugging all of the rotting body parts out there for tomorrow night.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. And if you ever have any extra zombie body parts or any body parts that you aren't going to use, we would love to use some because we could not find body parts this year.
I think I told you we had to go out and chop them up ourselves.
I know that we arrived late in the season for body chopping.
It's late in the season. Body parts are scarce these days. All right, Elkie, we will see you tomorrow, and have a good, stay safe tonight.
Yes, and we'll see you all
what?
tomorrow.
Oh, Grayson says your hair looks fantastic. Are you going to be dressed as a zombie tomorrow?
I am a Victorian tour guide.
Yeah. I love it, Elkie. That's awesome.
Yes.
Oh, we love you.
Thank you.
Mwah. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. The Lady of Lord and Lady Elkie Blue, everybody. Check them out in Manson. That is tomorrow. They open their store 10 a.m. and Haunted Manson is all encompassing. The entirety of the town is taken over with the spook and the creep and the eeriness of the season, and all of their festivities culminate on the town. Tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow, Manson is the place to be if you want to celebrate Halloween, because it's going to be around you everywhere, and zombies are going to be chasing you down the street. You can fend them off with your zombie stick, and then you can learn how to dance like Michael Jackson. You can bid on some awesome baskets for some good causes, and then you can sing and dance the night away, as every zombie should, for Halloween. And here to tell us all about Haunted Manson is Kelsey from Rotten Apple. How are you, Miss Thang?
Hi, good to see you.
Hi.
I'm good. How are you?
It's good to meet you in face.
Yeah.
This is the first time we've met face to face.
It is. I'm just here spooking up the place at Radiance Winery, which is just a block or so down the street from Lord and Lady. We just installed our Barbie wall, and this will be a great photo op for everyone. The Barbies are a little out of sorts. You can see. I'm only gonna give you a sneak peek.
Oh gosh!
But they're doing all sorts of tricks. But yeah, my name's Kelsey. I'm from Rotten Apple Productions, and we produce Haunted Manson for the Manson Chamber of Commerce. Really cool to hear about everything Lord and Lady's doing and how great their location is, just right here, right in the middle of all of it. So we will be closing the street tomorrow from noon till 10 p.m. from Ulta Cellars down to Vibe Cellars. And you'll see there's a start and finish line for the zombie race. So you'll see exactly where that closure starts and ends. We'll have vendors on the street. We'll have a zombie
You
race.
just got somebody really excited. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. So there's something called a zombie dash.
The zombies will actually. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah. No, you explain. This is your deal.
Yeah, no problem. No, it's super exciting. This is our first time doing it. It's a zombie dash. So you actually can't run. You have to walk fast because, zombies can't really run. You can fast walk, though, but you have to be careful because when the race starts, there may or may not be a group of undead that come out from beneath and maybe chase you. But you're not allowed to run from them. No. You can only walk as fast as you can from them. And the winner gets
my worst nightmare.
The winner gets a $250 prize. And it should be super fun. And yeah, we're hoping for a lot of people to turn out with their costumes and get in the holiday spirit. We've got a pumpkin walk for kids from 12 to 4. That's where We encourage them to dress up in costume, and there's about 9 different businesses that participate. They go from business to business and get treats, and then their parents also get fun treats as well. And then they turn in their stamps for a grand prize at the end. What else do we have? We have a puppy parade. Bring your puppy in costume from 2 to 3 p.m.
Adorable.
And we will show them around. We'll take them up and down the street. We'll have judges. Best puppy gets a prize. And then, of course, after the zombie dash, since all the zombies are going to be out, we coordinated with you, Nikki. We're going to do some thriller. What are we calling it? A thriller dance class. We're going to try and get everyone.
What are we calling it? A thriller instruction hour.
A thriller instruction hour. I love it.
Yeah.
So we're gonna, get our own flash mob going and trying to get everybody to get on the same page and dance to Thriller. We'll just play the music video.
And I got some really long extension cords. So I'm gonna bring the TV out to the street.
Oh my gosh.
We're gonna yeah. Oh, I hooked it up. I totally hooked it up, and I got some videos that will be able to instruct the Thriller dance to people. They'll take you through how to learn how to do the Thriller dance, and then leading up to our karaoke beginning at 6, we'll play the entire Thriller music video, and then people can do the flash mob.
Wow, that's gonna be epic. And then it goes into your zombie karaoke. So it's just like we got zombies from basically 4 to how long does karaoke go?
10.
4 to 10. Okay, great. And karaoke, is it? I was hearing her say that there's some other fun things they have for kids. Is karaoke for all ages as well?
Yeah, it is an all ager. Yeah,
that's amazing. Well, that's really cool because we also starting at 8 p.m. at Radiance, we'll have a DJ here, DJ Shiger from Rotten Apple. He's a lot of fun, but it will be 21 and over. So
okay,
that's from 8 to 11. So if you get your karaoke in and you want to come sweat it out, it'll be really cool in here. You can kind of see right now we've got body parts hanging all over the place. We haven't got the blood.
That's where all the body parts went.
Yeah, when she was talking, I was like,
them.
"Well, I have them.
You stole all the body parts."
I did all the baby bone. We've got the baby body parts. We've got little baby.
Bye, guys. I'm sorry, I wasn't saying bye to you. I was saying bye to somebody else.
That's okay.
It looks so good in there, and you said it goes until 11.
Goes until 11 p.m. So you can do it all. I mean.
Oh yeah, we're totally gonna. I'm just gonna shut my stuff down and run down the street, and, get my groove on. We're gonna flash mob it again. We're gonna do that. We're gonna flash mob it
down the street,
all down the Radiance from 10 to 11.
Oh, I can't wait. And then what else is there? So there's also vendors on the street all day. So from 12 to 8, we've got some really beautiful art by Veda Morrison, or she goes by Scandinative. We've got caramel apples and caramel corn. We've got a photo booth experience with Woody Booth, which will be right in front of Lord and Lady.
You do that. It's like a Alice in Wonderland theme.
Yeah, it's a whole Alice, and it's so fun. It's a vintage trailer. You get in, and you kind of lose all sense of time and place for 10, a minute. You
Thank you. Yes, please.
You get transported. It's pretty cool. And then we've got, just all of the different businesses around in the community all have different specials going on, fire pits. We'll have music outside as well. So it should be super festive, and we're really looking forward to this. And this is our very first time doing a full block party. So, and I have to mention that, the whole reason we're doing this is to give back to the Manson Chamber of Commerce Art Foundation. Every year we usually do a big giant haunted house, and it's a really good way for the high school kids to get involved and flex their theater muscles and music, or makeup, and do all of those things that sometimes aren't as available to them in these small towns. And unfortunately, we weren't able to do that this year, but we want to raise a fund for it and encourage more art in the small community. So we do have a silent auction going on as well from 12 to 8. And we've got all sorts of really incredible stuff from incredible artists that oil paintings, like 30 by 40 oil paintings. We have jewelry, we have vacation stays, events, different packages, floral packages, all sorts of really fun stuff. And it all goes back to that good cause. So
for the Chamber of Commerce. Yeah, I know that you were telling me that the other day about the haunted house and how obviously sometimes things take a little bit of a turn that's unexpected,
Yes.
and I think, this is just from one kind of event planner to another. You have done an amazing job with, okay, I said I was the pivot princess. I might share that title with you for a little bit, just for the next week or so. Because you honestly, I think you've done a really good job with pivoting for this, and it was really difficult it's sometimes really difficult when you get the news like, hey, this is not going to go the way that you want it to go, and it could really easily be like a complete disaster, and you go, no, it's not going to be a disaster. We are going to make it a success no matter what, because we have to keep our eye on the overall message here of what we're doing this for. Yes, this is a great, awesome thing for the community that feeds back into the community. None of that is a bad thing. So we need to make sure that this works so that it continues to keep working. Yeah, so I support you, and I think you've done a great job.
Thank you so much. That means a lot, and it has. It's been quite the feat, but we're really excited about tomorrow, and I think we're going to have a lot of fun. And I love that. I love what Lord and Lady's doing as well, and I can't wait to just collaborate on all of those things. And I just think it's going to be a really beautiful experience for the entire community. So I can't wait.
is a great resource in the community. So yeah, whenever you get a chance, you guys should, you're right there. If you haven't, introduce yourself to her, because she's great at she loves to plan stuff, right? Yeah. She doesn't want to just sit back and be like, people are going to come to my store because they want to come to my store. She's like, no, I'm going to plan a big old party, and then now I'm going to do this, and now I'm going to do that. So people come to my store because I have some cool stuff, but I just have to get them here so they can see the cool stuff. Yeah. Right. So it's smart women and smart people all getting together. So I love it. I love that I'm going to get in a car and come see you guys and spend the day there with everybody tomorrow. And I'm super excited to be able to support. And, I meant to tell you, if you need another item for your silent auction.
Yes.
Do you need anything?
We're still taking things. I have the submission form still open, so I'd love to. Yeah, what do you got?
Well, I can donate a private karaoke party.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So it's like a 2 or 3 hour private karaoke party, and I come in and I host it at people's houses or wherever they want at their place. So I'll donate that to the cause for you.
That sounds incredible. Thank you so much.
Yay! Yeah.
No, I might be the one buying that, but I go back to me, but that's okay. All for the cause, right?
All for the cause. Yes.
Thank you so much.
Kelsey, thank you so much. Yeah. And tell us again. Yeah, go ahead.
Uh-huh. Well, I was just going to plug, which I think we were getting ready to do. Just if you go to hauntedmanson.com, you can get all of the details. The auction is now live. You can see all of the items that are for silent auction. You can even place your bid now. It'll go until 8 p.m. tomorrow night. And if you go on hauntedmanson.com, you can sign up for the Zombie Dash. It is you do register for it because those funds also go back. It's part of the cause. Just check out what's going on and come down and see us from noon to 10 p.m. tomorrow night.
All right. It's going to be a great time. I wish you all the best in this, and I'm so glad that we got a chance to connect, and I'll make sure that I come give you a big hug tomorrow, okay?
Please do. You might not recognize me.
Oh yeah, probably not.
But I'll just tell you this, I'm going to be really gross. So just look for the gross pregnant lady.
Oh, you're pregnant? Are you really pregnant, or are you
Yeah,
going to be
I
fake
am
pregnant?
I am
Okay.
pregnant. I wanted to emphasize the belly, so just look out for that.
I can't wait.
So nice to talk to you, and thank you for having me on your podcast. And I can't wait for tomorrow.
Thank you, Kelsey. Take care.
Thank
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
see you tomorrow. Bye.
Kelsey is Rotten Apple Productions out of Chelan, and she is running the Haunted Manson for the Manson Chamber of Commerce, like-minded lady at heart. I love her so much, and I just got to know her. And before that was Miss Elkie Blue from Lord and Lady, my favorite lady of all the ladies. And she runs that storefront in Manson, who is hosting our Fools and Ghouls karaoke bash tomorrow night. And we're going to be starting that at 6, but join us at 5 because we're doing a thriller instructional hour. So we'll do a little bit of teaching you how to do the thriller dance, and then trying to get a little flash mob together to do the dance at the block party. So we just talked with Kelsey, who told us all about all the different things that are happening. Hey, dude. Happening at the block party, the zombie dash, and the kids' activities and everything else that's happening. So you can go to hauntedmanson.com. Check out Lord and Lady on Instagram, either at Lord and Lady or the Antique Librarian. And she goes live with all of her cool antiques all the time too, which is pretty fun. I want to tell you one thing before I get to my next guest, which is our Professor of Spook. In today, if you watch us over on YouTube or wherever you watch us from, we always number our episodes, and today just happened to be episode number 66. Is that a coincidence, or is it episode 666? We are broadcasting today from the Spirit Halloween store at the Wenatchee Valley Mall. So that's what all this like crazy noise is and all that. I'm gonna put up this camera so you can see. Look, we got the crazy clown. His head turns around on its axis. We've got the Michael Myers kind of guy with the chainsaw. The ghost behind me has a story. You can buy something and write a name. We're going to find out what that's all about, what that money goes towards, and why they're doing a signing of the ghost. But this place is filled. It's packed with costumes still. So if you are in need of a Halloween costume or costumes, I say plural because we need several costumes for tonight, tomorrow night, Tuesday. We're doing a lot of different Halloween things and we're trying to modify. So if you need any gear or blood or webbing or a bucket, Spirit Halloween store right here in the Wenatchee Valley Mall has got your hook up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you can't listen to me on delay. You can't react in delay.
Sorry.
It doesn't work. It can't work this way. I'm sorry. Anyway, we are going to get to our Professor of Spook. Miss Jigglez joined me earlier in the week to talk about gore and her favorite horror movies. And this was an area that I don't really know much about because I don't really like horror. Forbidden. I'm seeing the same trend in my son. My son does not like to be scared. He doesn't like horror. He doesn't like gore. He doesn't even like the vacuum cleaner. He is me. His dad loves gore, loves horror, loves all of it. So I don't know where he's going to end up in the end, but I couldn't even figure out what he wanted to be for Halloween. I kept asking him, like, what do you want to be for Halloween? And he kept going, tablet. So I thought he wanted to be a tablet for Halloween. It just figured that no, he wanted to watch his tablet. Good thing I didn't buy a tablet costume because that would have been weird. He's gonna be Bam Bam. He'll be Bam Bam.
That would work.
Yeah.
That kind of works perfectly.
Oh, he's perfect. He's gonna be a perfect Bam Bam.
Yeah, he's gonna be the best Bam Bam ever.
Yeah. And he will be down at Trick or Treat on the Ave on Monday with us. But he's not going to be in a circus costume. He will be Bam Bam. I had to get over that fact. That was really difficult for me because we were doing this circus, Darling Productions Ringling Circus theme for our photo booth and all the decorations. And we're going to have Keith Wade, who is Keith Wade Photography. He's going to be our photographer down for Trick or Treat on the Ave between 3 and 5. We'll be right next to the Downtown Association, and we'll have a karaoke station and music and candy and all that, and then a photo booth. And so I wanted all of us to kind of be in the same costumes, like in a theme. So I was going to be the ringmaster, and then I have my cousin and my niece that are clowns, and Grayson is a lion, right? Grayson's a lion. And so when Trenton came along, I thought he was going to be I don't know, something in the circus. He's not something in the circus. He is Bam Bam. So I had to kind of get over that. I need a hashtag messy moms. I'll make it right now. Every time I have a messy mom moment, I'm going to go to this. Hashtag messy moms. Let the kid be Bam Bam, Nikki. Let him be Bam Bam. He does not need to be like a circus animal.
Yeah, he's not ready for that.
He doesn't need it. He's fine. I mean, he could. He was looking at like a tiger. He could be a tiger. He just doesn't want it.
No, it's really cute at that age that like they gravitate to like one thing that makes them happy. I wanted to be Oscar the Grouch when I was his age.
The thing is, he doesn't even really know what he wants, but Bam Bam will be great for him. And things like a lion or anything that he has to wear anything over his head,
he's not in
or
it.
On his face, he's not going to do it. So I went with being a mom more than being the head of a company. I went, do I put my son in a lion costume and make him be a lion for the pictures in the scene where I know he's not going to like the costume over his head or makeup on his face? He's going to hate it. He's going to pull the thing down. He doesn't like it. He hates it. Or do I make him Bam Bam, which he's perfect for? Messy hair, messy face, messy feet.
But I just had an epiphany. You know it's part of a circus, don't you? A sideshow.
You want my kid to be a sideshow?
He could be like an adult, but like a mini adult. Like from the Ice Age. So he's Bam Bam. But like he can still be part of the theme.
Okay.
He's
now
not
he
a
has
freak. He's just like he like we'll just pretend he's a grown man, but he's a caveman, and he was preserved, so he's like part of our.
now he has a
sideshow.
backstory.
There we go.
Okay,
There we go. We just had to brainstorm.
we had to give him a backstory. Yeah, totally messy. We're messy moms. Hashtag messy moms.
Yes,
All right.
absolutely.
We got to get into our Professor of Spook
Yes.
before we run out of time because man, this is such a great interview. I had a blast, and we got into talking about our top Halloween movies, and clearly my favorite Halloween movies and a Professor of Spook's favorite Halloween movies not gonna line up.
No, they're not. But I really enjoyed the interview.
Yeah, it's fun. She talks a lot about the old school Halloween movies and how she got into into horror and why it's still appealing. So take a few and enjoy our interview with our Professor of Spook.
Right. Everything spooky and scary this time of year is perfect for our Professor of Spook. Brand new characters. I guess we needed to have multiple people fill this role. So one of those professors of Spook that is going to help us to navigate through this creepy, eerie time of year. It is my favorite time of year. I have to admit, I'm not the best. I'm probably the best victim for being scared because I hate being scared. So just remember that. No, don't remember. Don't remember. But to help us navigate this creepy time of year, one of our Professors of Spook helped me to welcome in Jigglez with their friend. Hello.
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 Brought my little guy here.
I don't think we've ever had you on the program before, have we?
No, I've never been.
Well, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
We've known each other and been around each other for a while, and I kind of like to say that we're part of the fringe community here in the Wenatchee Valley. Yeah. You're loving it.
Everywhere and nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Everywhere and nowhere. So tell us, who are you dressed as today?
Today I am dressed as the lovely Miss May, bride of Chucky.
Uh-huh.
He is a foul mouth little fucker that I love. He's killed me a handful of times, but again, I was running back because I'm not exactly in this.
Right. And you need a good partner in crime.
Exactly. Bodies, they get heavy.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're only 2.5 feet tall.
He seems surprisingly strong for a little guy.
True.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it, but he's little but mighty.
Probably pretty good in the sack. Never mind.
I'm. Oh wow.
Never.
I mean, I wouldn't know, but Tiffany certainly seemed pleased.
Oh no. So Chucky is one of those classic horror movies, isn't it?
Yes, I mean, we've done Killer Dolls umpteen times
Yeah.
now, but Chucky is by far the lead star. I mean, you say Killer Doll, it's Chucky.
Yeah.
You've got your Annabelles and your others, but no Chucky.
I don't
is
really,
the lead.
actually, I don't really know. I know Chucky because Chucky is the killer doll,
Oh,
but
you
I
do.
don't really know. Honestly, I don't really know much of the other ones because I was the geek who was reading the thriller book,
Oh yeah.
right? Like I started with the Goosebumps, R.L. Stein Goosebumps, and then it just evolved from there. For me, I just was in books.
Yeah.
I was so geeky, but I wasn't into horror films. So when it comes to watching Chucky, or even going older to Alfred Hitchcock's Birds. Like I just didn't. It wasn't my deal.
And truth,
But it was your deal.
well, truth be told, not so much the old school. Like, no shade. There's
Okay.
some really fun movies there. Alfred Hitchcock, obviously, he's a master. But I started taking off my love of horror with the really trashy, gory, sex, drugs, and rock and roll horror of the 80s.
Okay.
You know, like I am a sucker for practical effects. There's no that's my favorite thing. Chucky, of course, he made his debut in the 80s alongside such wonderful. Well, I mean, the royalty of horror. You've got Freddy Krueger, you've
Yeah.
got Jason, you've got Michael Myers, and
And Pinhead, right?
yes,
Pinhead.
yes, very
Is that actually Pinhead? Yeah,
Um,
Pinhead.
well, technically in the novels the Cenobites didn't actually have any names. Each of the characters were given
Oh.
names in the scripts for the first movie. And then Pinhead just kind of stuck.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Do you have a favorite? Is Chucky your favorite, or do you have like?
No, okay. So I am also a sucker for horror comedy. My favorite movie of all time is Dead Alive, also known as Brain Dead in other countries. And it
Okay.
was one of Peter Jackson's first movies. Now, Peter Jackson, you may know him from his Lord of the Rings fame. He directed The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Yeah.
His early career was very different. It was filthy and it was silly and it was really off the wall. Uh, Brain Dead or Dead Alive is a zombie movie, of course, shot in oh my goodness, where is it? Where the others are shot?
In like New Zealand.
In New Zealand, thank you. Um, the zombie curse starts off with a rat monkey, this awful claymation rat monkey that bites this dude's mom. Dude is a mama's boy, hardcore. Well, when his mom takes over the zombie virus, he decides that he's going to take care of his mother. And does his damnedest, but of course, mommy starts infecting people around, like the nurse that came to try to take care of her, ripped her head clear off. The priest that oversaw, oh God, one of the greatest lines from any movie ever. I kick ass for the Lord. Right before a kung fu fight between the priest and the zombie.
A kung fu fight?
Yes. And all culminating, like it's so over the top gross. Most of the budget there was spent on the special effects and the blood in the end, like it leads up to this great party where of course the zombie outbreak takes off. And it's disgusting and wonderful. Two zombies have a baby that looks like an awful, like garbage kennel kid. Yes, it's so awful and trashy and delightful.
So yeah, let's talk about special effects like back in the 80s with those cult classics.
Yes,
Right? You call them like the B, what is that?
B flick trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just trash.
Yeah. I
But
love
trash in
the
a good way.
trash. Yeah.
Yeah, like trash in a sense is lovely.
Yeah.
And the horror and the gore, and even so my husband Ryan was saying back when it was black and white, they used to use chocolate syrup
Yeah.
for blood because it was the same consistency and it was black and white, so you didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so the special effects were different than
Yeah.
they are now, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Super
Loads.
gory.
Oh yeah. Lots of corn syrup, loads of pre-mold. Oh my goodness. So one of my newer favorite horror movies actually goes back to the practical effects. They don't use any CGI.
So what does that mean, practical?
So CGI is done with computers and practical effects, like hands-on artistry. They
Actually
molded heads.
people like
Yeah.
ripping through.
They're actually
Yeah.
ripping things apart, and it looks more interesting. I think the CGI effects, even when they're done particularly well, you can just tell.
Yeah.
You see it, and it's
You want to see hands-on.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And it's I don't know, I think it's grosser and it's more fun. And then like the behind the scenes, it's so interesting getting to see them talk about how each individual shot was done, and it's
People particularly like zombie movies or undead movies because of that reason.
Oh, yeah.
They tend to be very particularly gory. That's why I don't like them.
yeah.
I'm like, I'll do a zombie movie if it's like, the baseball bats and we're popping their heads off
Yeah.
or something like that. Like the what was the one with Woody Harrelson? The
Oh,
one with Woody Harrelson, Zombieland.
Zombieland.
That was kind of cool because it wasn't really super gory.
Yeah.
It was like a, I don't know, an action zombie movie. But the gory ones where you're seeing the zombies eating. Like, I know people love that.
I do. And the gorier, the better, the more grotesque, yes, I am a sucker.
But there's a different kind of horror where it's Michael Myers,
Yeah.
and the stalking, and it's the chasing.
The suspense and the build up.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah. I do enjoy some of those I'm more into the gore. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people are.
Yes. There's
Do you like to perform in gore? Because I know you are a performer too.
honestly, there was a time, most of my 20s, I used to do some really great, gory zombie looks for like Halloween parties and whatnot. I am not a sucker for doing that anymore. It takes forever and it's cold and it's nasty. And I always make a great big mess. The after effects are so much fun. But no, I do not enjoy doing it anymore.
Well, I would urge you just one more time to come out to our karaoke zombie Fools and Ghouls block party.
That sounds like so much fun.
Well, this is going to air when? Friday? So it's tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
Saturday night.
Nice.
In Haunted Manson block party. So the Haunted Manson's all day long.
Oh, wow.
So tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then from 6 to 10, we're doing zombie karaoke. So we want walking zombies, walking around, singing songs. And I'll be handing out some prizes too for best zombie look.
Nice.
So I
might have to
I
definitely.
think you would probably do really well.
It's a lot of fun. I think one of my favorite ones I ended up doing slit throat, had an eye gouged out, had a bunch of broken glass coming out of my face. But my favorite part, I found this great recipe for fake blood that tasted exactly like Reese's peanut butter cups.
Oh, stop.
And so I got those severed hands and I think a foot from the dollar store and filled them up with that. And then the entire night for that zombie crawl, I was just like pouring it into my mouth and spitting it down the front of me, which was so much fun until about an hour in when I realized that my breasts were sticking together like Velcro because of all of the stickiness. I got such a horrific rash, but it was so worth it.
Well, yeah, beauty and
a fan.
performance in sometimes like that. Yeah, you have to make sacrifices.
Oh, yeah.
You got plenty of rashes, different like blisters and
yeah.
So many things. People don't know what we go through as entertainers sometimes. And you're a great karaoke singer. I love when you come out to a karaoke night. I'm like, Jigglez. You like that's like how you let loose.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah. What are some of your go-tos?
Oh, Highway to Hell, AC/DC, Just a Girl, no doubt. Ballroom Blitz by The Sweet. I love lots of old rock is my main.
All right, so get dressed up as a zombie.
Yeah.
Come out with Chucky, and you sing "I Got You, Babe."
Oh,
You're together.
I don't know. Me and Chucky are more Rob Zombie people.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Do it. Living Dead Girl.
Yes.
That
was part of the Bride of Chucky soundtrack.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're gonna watch, have you seen any of the Chucky movies?
Probably. You know what parts of them? I had 2 older sisters growing up, so they would watch the movies, and I would be the little sister, kind of like trying to poke in to be like, "Nikki, get out of here! Let it go!"
Like super scary movies, but I have to say, there's lots in the horror genre that are definitely less scary and more fun. Bride of Chucky, I recommend that to anyone who likes a good funny horror.
Okay.
Like there's some decent kills in there. I'm not going to say it's for free because it's not. Tiffany and Chucky, they're naughty. But it's hilarious. There's loads of great one-liners. Chucky definitely comes into his own, and of course Jennifer Tilly is such an amazing.
I do love Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah. If I had to recommend any Chucky movie to someone who wasn't super into horror, prefer, then I would go with Brooke. I have to say,
She
I'm
does
not a
the
fan of
voice of the
Steve.
bride. She does the voice.
She does the voice.
Okay.
And in the very beginning, she stars as herself, or not as herself, but she live action Tiffany. But then in the follow-up movie, State of Chucky, she plays herself as the doll. She also plays Jennifer Tilly, not Tiffany.
But as
But
Jennifer
then
Tilly.
Tiffany takes over Jennifer Tilly's body and sings that to Jennifer. It's great. They had a lot of fun there.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's see if we can do something real quick. You think of your top 5 movies for Halloween. I'll think of my top 5 and we'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll go your 5, my 5, your 4, my 4, your 3, my 3. We'll
see. Okay.
Oh, you want a piece of paper?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Yeah. Here's paper and a pen. Oh my goodness. Because
For Halloween.
I don't know if any of ours are going to line up. 5, 4, 3, 2. I don't even know what my number 1 would be.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
This is, while we're doing this, we'll remind people that tomorrow we have the Fools and Ghouls zombie karaoke party. Starts at 6, but you can show up early. I know they're going to have a lot of other things happening down on Haunted Manson. Oh, man. I can't even. All right, we might have to edit out some of this so I can think. Oh my gosh. I'm the worst. I don't know.
Breed parties.
I am. I'm like, oh my gosh. How? Yeah, I couldn't think of the name. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The outtakes on this are going to be great. I don't know if that's a whole movie or not. All right. I got mine.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. My number 5. Okay, we're ready. This is our top 5 best Halloween movies or best movies to watch during a Halloween season.
Oh.
Lucky Darling versus our Professor of Spook, Jigglez. Number 5.
Halloween. John Carpenter's Halloween, a classic.
Yeah, that was going to make my list, but then it didn't.
Oh. And that was not even good.
But I thought one scary movie should make the list.
Yeah.
I said, what is my favorite horror film scary movie? And that was my number 5.
That's
and
a
it
good
was
one.
The Shining.
Oh, I do love The Shining.
That is probably my
Gorgeous
favorite
shot.
scary movie. I love
First
Jack.
really
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, that is my classic kind of.
Oh, yeah. And Stanley
Guy goes crazy. Stanley Kubrick. I love him to death. Just and I saw the making of that movie once.
Yeah.
And how psychologically they made things cut, and the way that they made the kids like go around in circles, and psychologically didn't make sense the way that the hotel was designed.
Oh, yeah.
Really would never know it, but it was the way it just made your mind get anxiety from watching it. And
Yeah.
that was the way Stanley directed the movie. I just thought it was brilliant.
Absolutely.
So, okay, that's my number 5. Number 4.
Night of the Demons.
I don't know that one. Tell me.
Oh, that is a fun one. It's a classic. So a group of kids go to a haunted house and become possessed. There's some great gore. There's some great TNA. You've got some old school scream queens. Oh, there's one scene where a girl's possessed and she's putting on her lipstick and the lipstick sucks up into her boobie. It's just weird.
Okay, Night of the Demons.
They also did a remake of that with Shannon Elizabeth and Edward Furlong. That was not as bad. I want to say that was probably in the early aughts.
I was gonna say Edward Furlong was like late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really liked him. He had like this, I don't know. He was one of those fringe actors that I really liked. And he was in a remake, you said.
Yeah, of Night of the Demons.
It was so good they made a remake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, classic. I don't know if it's good, but fun.
My number 4 is Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh my God, I feel so bad about
Yeah,
myself right now. I didn't, and I'm so ashamed. I shouldn't be ashamed, but I am. I'm ashamed that Rocky Horror is not there. But I will not be ashamed for Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
My number 3.
You went Hocus Pocus put it in
I
number 3.
did.
Okay.
It's so silly. It's a kid's movie. I don't care. Every year, with or without children, without fail, Hocus Pocus is on the watch list.
Hocus Pocus is on my list, but it's not at my number 3. I went Beetlejuice at my number 3. Yeah.
Yes.
And what did you think of, speaking of Hocus Pocus, did you watch the second one?
I did. I was disappointed.
You were?
I did.
I wasn't as disappointed as I thought I was going to be.
I really thought they were going to put more effort into it. And it really felt like they kind of glossed over the writing. Like they threw musical numbers in where they just didn't belong for no apparent reason. I don't know. I feel like with the cult following that it's had since the early 90s and a very low budget film for Disney.
Yeah.
The fact that so many people have held it so dear, I don't know. I just felt like they could have put more effort in. I think it very much got like the old school direct-to-video treatment of a sequel, where the only reason you'd be doing a sequel of that movie this much later is because it's so popular, it's so beloved, and I really feel like they did not give it the proper treatment. It was good to see the witches back,
because that was an excellent review of that movie. So Hocus Pocus was your number 3. Hocus Pocus was actually my number 2.
Solid.
Yeah. So what was your number 2?
Trick or Treat. That one is a really fun anthology movie, and I love that it's not just a series of scary Halloween themed stories set apart from each other, like they all intertwine in some way. So you've got the haunting story, the stranger on Halloween taking out people and nobody knows because, it's Halloween and they think it's a joke. The scary neighbor giving out, awful things to children and possibly kidnapping some. But they go over the scarier themes of Halloween and things to look out for and stuff and combine it all into one really fun movie.
Oh, fun. What era? Like, is that?
I would say that would be 2010.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I ever remember that one. Is it super horrified or like a?
I would say that it's definitely a horror movie. I would say definitely not little kids and definitely parental guidance. Watch first before you decide for your tweens. I would say I would be comfortable with my kid watching it at maybe 12 or 13. Like there's some gore, but it's not overly hardcore on the gore. It's not really over the top that it is fun.
And finally,
Terrifier.
Number 1 movie to watch during the Halloween season for our Professor of Spook is Terrifier.
With the understanding that it's maybe not for your typical horror fan, or It's definitely above and beyond. It is very gory. It is very brutal. It is very gritty. Art the Clown is the killer in that, and he is my new favorite horror icon of all time. He is a silent killer. He's a mime. Boy does not make one peep, not one audible sound throughout the entirety of the movie. And I've seen loads of silent killers in movies before, but none that bring the charisma and the comedy relief of a Chucky or a Freddy Krueger. Like, there's definitely parts where I laughed. I knew I was going to hell for laughing, but that didn't But another thing I love about Terrifier 2 is that they bring it back to the practical effects. The practical effects are on point, and they are next level disturbing and disgusting.
And what era is this movie out of?
Terrifier is relatively new. I want to say the first Terrifier only came out a handful of years ago. The second one just dropped last year, and the third is scheduled for next year.
Oh, so we have a series of Terrifiers. That definitely did not make my number one. Not surprising.
Yeah.
For me, it was Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh,
I mean, that was not a very surprising.
I burnt myself out on that movie in high school and middle school back in the olden days where everybody had to rely on their own, library. I think I watched that movie because it's not just Halloween, Christmas. So for years, I was watching 10 or 15 times a year, maybe more. And then by the time now, I have to remind myself my son hasn't seen it that many times. So.
See, I didn't. I don't think I saw that movie until I was an adult.
Yeah.
So I was brand new to me, and I was like, oh, this is I get what everybody really likes about this. And it's okay, now I can show it to my kid and all this stuff. So I was really late. I'm just a late bloomer to movies. It's I feel like a little kid sometimes.
Yeah.
With certain things. There was certain kid things that I just missed.
Yeah.
And so with fireworks, I'm ooh, fireworks. And so now I get to watch movies and my friends will be like, you have to watch this movie. And then I act like I watch it for the first time.
Yeah.
And they're almost like a little kid about it. And they get kind of this joy. If you watch me watch, one of those old cult classic movies for the first time, and probably get a little bit of joy about watching me get scared by it for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I do. Everybody else knows what's coming. I never
Most
know.
of the people I meet either A, have seen just as much horror as I have, and so that this is all we'll have to them, which is nice. My best friend Michael and I, it's nice that he can recommend me things and be like, oh, that's actually something I haven't watched. Easy. Or there are people who haven't seen it and don't.
Right.
So every once in a while I come across people who are like, oh, I haven't seen a lot of horror, but I've always wanted to.
I love you.
Like a kid in a candy store.
But you also said earlier, you said that you get a little desensitized.
I am definitely desensitized. Although oddly, there is still a genre of horror that does creep me out. I wouldn't say scares me, but creeps me out, and that's possession horror, which is so weird because I'm an atheist. But for some reason, possession movies creep me.
Yeah. Okay. That was what I was going to ask you. Is it hard to still hire that and raise the bar to reach those people that are desensitized to that gore?
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know.
What else can they do? I don't know. How?
Just keep the blood flowing, and I'm a happy camper. They don't have to one up it. They just have to keep giving me good kills. I am really excited when there are kills that I haven't seen 1,000,001 times. Terrifier, one of those. There is definitely, I don't want to spoil it, but there is a medieval type death scene. I'm sure people will know what I'm speaking of. And the practical effects there are so amazing from beginning to end of that scene. And all of it, there's no special effects there. It's the actress, it's the mold, everything on that is so on point. I've seen, when they can give me something I haven't seen before, then I'm super excited. But I can watch 1,000,000 really good decapitations and still be thrilled.
Words I never thought would be spoken on this podcast. Yeah, sure. Yeah. My stomach just totally turned, but I bet you love that.
A little bit.
Oh man, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. And you are our Professor of Spook, so I'm sure we will have you back again in the future for this or for other things as well.
I'd
I
love
know
to.
that you are a well-rounded whole person.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really mostly just a horror host.
Okay. I love you to pieces. I really do. Thank you so much,
Thank you
Jigglez,
so
for being
much.
here. And we will wish you a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Bye-bye.
I'm Abby, Mike Poyer's oldest daughter. I'm a teacher and I support my dad because he supports schools in our community.
Hi, I'm Emily. I'm also a teacher, and I vote for my dad because he values diversity and inclusion in Wenatchee and makes family a priority.
Hi, I'm Livy, the youngest, and I support my dad, Mike, because he continues to educate himself to find the best solution for any challenge that arises.
Hi, I'm Maureen, and I'm grateful to be here supporting my husband, Mike. Mike is passionate about 3 things: his family, his work, and his community. He has natural ability to connect with people everywhere he goes. That's why I know he will make a great mayor for Wenatchee.
Mike for mayor!
Is that better? Okay.
He's like, I want to be a part.
So so I make the mistake of like coming in and being like, do you have, and then it would be like the most obscure thing, because we wanted my son to be Bam Bam. And like, okay, it's been a character for years, but
we did at one point have an inflatable club though.
Oh, an inflatable club.
Yeah. Yeah, but years ago we had in the accessories. We had the no, it was the caveman one.
Well, we have an actual friend from Handicap.
Yeah.
Why don't you
Probably will next year.
Now that I've said it, now she's like,
yeah,
no, we're gonna do it.
You said it.
Now we're gonna.
But you guys can order stuff. No, you don't order it too.
It's all home office.
Oh wow, okay. So what's here is here.
What's here is here. Everything's kind of predetermined, and then of course, if we have huge sales of a certain item, then our next shipment might have some more of that.
How often? So are we still getting shipments in? I didn't think so.
We could go for some, but no, we don't. We're done with the shipments, unfortunately.
How many? When did you guys open? Like, what month do you open?
You guys open September or August?
No, we sometimes the end of July, but I think this year we opened the beginning of August.
Okay. Yeah. That's when I start to think about it too. And it's not, and I love like that you can get your decor and like there's all like little stuff. I have a friend who really loves Sally, and so every year I'll come in and get her to like Sally thing, and it's like our tradition. And so there's all different kinds of things other than just like costumes. So that's why I get here like 17 different times throughout the year, because it's an experience. And then we're like, what night are we going to bring the kids to come and like run around? And that's how we found out that my son doesn't really like horror or anything like that. But how is it on your side of things, like seeing how many different people and different types of people come through here in a season? It's got to be a common thread, right? Like something that connects us all as a community.
Yeah, it's wild to me that it's so niche, but so big. Because it's not like Target that has everything.
Yeah.
Walmart that has everything. We just have Halloween stuff, and we sell out of a lot in just a couple months. It's crazy. It's crazy each year. It never ever ceases to amaze me how crazy people go for such a niche thing.
Why do you think that dressing up is so appealing?
Because we're adults, and being adults suck, and that's the day where we can be kids again.
That's also a day that nobody like judges and you can do what you want.
Yeah.
Everyone's nice to each other. You can go to a stranger store and you not be a weird thing. I love Halloween for that reason.
And everybody blends together. It's all good.
No judgment.
Yeah. And you guys are the conduits of that. And people ask you, hey, do you have this? And even though might be a weird or different request, you're like, I don't know, but let's go look for it.
Piecing together costumes is one of my favorite, rather than, let's get this bag of costume off the
Yeah.
shelf. But taking little pieces to come up with something random that I've never heard of anybody else do, and I'm like, this is amazing, let's do it.
Yes.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah. That I was gonna say, like, are those people, they just get the costume, but there are those people that want to have that idea in their head. They're like, no, this is what I need. I need to piece this together. And then they make you see the vision, and then it like get executed. I'm one of those people. So my husband will just pick a costume and like throw it on. I am thinking about it for months.
Yeah, I'm both people.
Yeah, I can be both people. Like if it's a weekend like this weekend where I have to wear like 7 different costumes, I'm like, I cannot create 7. I have to figure out how to, go from one to another in a matter of 30 minutes. So we're gonna have to figure this Yeah. Yeah. I have to be able to take stuff off and then put stuff on and then maybe, you know.
Yes.
I am the queen of the costume change, okay? So we're going to be good friends. We're gonna be all right.
How many costumes this Halloween are you?
I don't want to think about it. He said, how many costumes this Halloween do you need?
All of them.
Yes, all of them. And I love it. I love it because of that reason. You get to slip into a character. You get to slip in to maybe a character that you know or a character that you've made up. And you guys get to help people with that. How cool.
Love it.
Yeah. So happy Halloween.
Yes, happy Halloween.
Thank you so much for letting us be here.
Of course. Thanks for coming. Thank you so much.
It's been a blast. And yeah, next year we're going to do a karaoke party in the store.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I just made it up, but we're going to do it. It sounds like fun, doesn't it?
That would be fun.
Okay. Let's make it happen.
We'll do it.
We do karaoke wherever people.
It's on video, right?
Yeah. Yes. They said
Let's
yes.
do it.
They said yes. Angie, Jackie, thank you. If people need help with their costumes, these are the ladies to come and see.
Make sure to donate to the Child Life Department.
Oh,
at Spokane.
oh my gosh. I've been so remiss if I didn't mention that. And I am very sorry. That was the ghost right behind me that I keep telling people we're going to explain why there are signatures on the ghost. You can donate to.
It's the Child Life Department. The donations from this store go to Shriners in Spokane.
The Child Life Department, Shriners, Spokane. All the donations from this store will go straight to that location. All of them. And if you make any donations, you get to sign the ghost. What happens to the ghost?
Yeah, we pack up on taking the
Cool.
we'll sign up and do it again.
You get to display it. We'll have a ghost family. They should put them up at Shriners. Have them put it up over at Shriners.
That's a really good
It's a great idea because I spit them on out.
Yeah,
Just
come on.
spit them on out. Yeah. Right? There you go. All right. We will see you soon. Thank you again. So come and make a donation for Shriners. Very good cause. And thanks for having us be here today. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
And Merry Christmas, I guess. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry festivities.
Yeah, Merry festivities. All right, Grayson, just come on over here as we wrap this up because I want to give my son a hug so bad.
He wants it.
I know, right? He's just like the sweetest thing. I don't even have to show you pictures of him this week. Normally, did he even get a nap? Oh, he did. She drove around for a while so he would get a nap, but he looks like he's about to fall asleep. He is. And why we're so ready for Christmas, another reason why we're so ready for Christmas is that we have a Christmas karaoke competition. I think I got a couple more people to get registered for this today, just at Starbucks. Because that's what I do. I'm like yelling in Starbucks for people to register for this. You can register now at numericapack.org. What we're going to do, we have spots for 20, so probably now more like 15 groups. And you register your group, then you get a karaoke performance together. And we're going to do a dress rehearsal on the 14th of November, and then big karaoke competition on the 16th. And we're going to bring in an audience, free to attend. Get on stage, maybe dress as an elf, maybe dress as candy canes, maybe singing a Christmas song, maybe not singing a Christmas song, but having fun, trying to raise money for the New American Performing Arts Center. And during your performance, we'll have a QR code where people can donate to the pack, and whichever group raises the most donations will win our grand prize. It's the Christmas karaoke competition. So register your group now at numericapack.org. Say hi. You are adorable. All right. Oh, we can see you. Okay. There's Grayson as Santa Claus. We will have a much better Santa Claus for our characters for hire. This is not an accurate advertisement of what Darling Productions has for hire for our Christmas packages, Christmas characters.
Quit.
No, you did great. I'm so appreciative of you. Thank you for everything, Grayson. Please join us this weekend. We have a lot of different festivities. The Hallowqueens is in town if you're going to stay in town, but please join us at Haunted Manson. If you are dressed as a zombie and come to our karaoke party, you will get entered to win one of our prize packages. And we're putting those baskets together from the items of all the stores on the block from the block party. So those will be really fun. All the details for Haunted Manson are on our social media. And we will be back next week. We want to thank Angie and Jackie from the Spirit Halloween store for letting us broadcast live here today. This has been a flippin' blast. And also want to thank our Professor of Spook, Nina Jigglez, and Elkie Blue from Lord and Lady, who we'll see tomorrow night and will be hosting us for our Fools and Ghouls zombie karaoke bash. And who else do we talk to today? Oh, Jocelyn over at the YWCA with the Hallowqueens. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Our time is up. We'll see you next week. Peace out, everybody. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye. What's happening? Oh, my gosh.
Hi, this is Frank Kuntz, Mayor of the City of Wenatchee. Mike Poyer will make a great mayor. Mike is consistent, he's thoughtful, he shows up, he's prepared, and he always gets to the right answer. Mike just loves this town. He was born and raised here. He has a passion for making this place better, as we all do. And it's been a pleasure working with him on Wenatchee City Council for the past 4 years, and I just look forward to having him lead our city going forward. So join me in voting for Mike Poyer, Mayor.
Love for you.